Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Sawyer, and on this channel we talk about all things real estate, business, and self-development. Let's dive in. So what I want to talk to you about today is simply how to get ahead of 99% of people, how to become part of that 1%. I want you to free yourself from the everyday rat race and actually take control of your life. We have one life, and it is short, so why not spend it wisely? We all have to do what we need to do to support our families, and I get that. But the point here is to become aware of where you are in life, aware of what you want out of life, and to be aware of what is stopping you from getting the life that you want. You'd be surprised by how many people there are in this world that wander around mindlessly day by day with not even a thought about what makes them happy or what they want in life. Next thing you know, 50 or 60 years go by, you look in the mirror, kids are grown, and you're trying to figure out who you are and where you are in life. It's unfortunate and it's sad, but as we speak, millions of people are stuck in the same exact position. What I would like for you to do is observe. I want you to observe the people around you, the actions that they take, observe their habits, where they put their energy. This is where mindless action gets you. Now, your thoughts are the most important thing here. What do you see? What do you feel? And the reason I want you to look at it this way is because I want you to start saying, instead of what you do want, think about the things that you don't want, where you don't want your life to end up, and where your life will end up if you continue doing the same things. Where do you not want to end up, and why? Answer that for yourself. Stack your thoughts and your questions with more questions until you get down and start to funnel that process and see really where you are, and better yet, where you want to be. And from here, from this point, this is where you'll create your goals. This will be your to-do list for yourself. This is another video in and of itself, but say you wanna be a fitness model. There's two key points here: exercising and of course eating healthy. Break it down from there and expand your tree to simplify what you're after. A castle wasn't built in a day, but laying one brick is easy. And that one brick over time, each and every day, will create something massive. So those one bricks, those are steps, daily steps that I want you to create for yourself. All right, moving on. You have goals outlined for yourself. And a little side note, these goals will change. But from this point on, you need focus, perhaps a dopamine detox. And I'll leave a link in the description to my dopamine detox video. Now, once you complete the detox phase, it is now time to move on to the phase we call monk mode. So if you clicked on this video, I'm sure you have a little understanding to what monk mode is. But if not, I will tell you. Monk mode is a regimen that someone follows for 60, 90, or 120 days. And during these days and months, you are following a set rule, a strict rule of guidelines for yourself. A strict lifestyle change to improve your overall performance and ultimately reach success. Whatever you deem that to be. The purpose of this is to get 100% focused on your goals. And doing this detox and then monk mode will give your body, your physical, and your mental the power to do so. So what we're going to do is go over the pillars for monk mode that I follow in hopes that you can utilize some of these, if not all, for your journey. Now, before I get into this, monk mode is a complete lifestyle change. Your friends and your family need to understand that during this time, you won't be going out, you won't be hanging out or doing the things that you once did. I once saw a video that Denzel Washington said, in order to get something you never had, you must do something you never did. And that quote plays a strong part in what we're doing here. And if you have real friends, they'll understand why you're doing this. And they might even want more information from you so they can join in on it too, maybe create their own monk mode. Here's my number one pillar for monk mode. Read at least 30 minutes a day, uninterrupted. Reading is one of the most effective ways to expand your knowledge and broaden your mind. When you read, you're exposed to new ideas, new perspectives, and just simply a new way of thinking. This not only helps you gain knowledge, but it helps you develop critical thinking skills. You can choose any book that interests you, whether it's, a self-help book, a novel, a biography, whatever interests you. And the key here is to go at your own pace. Be consistent and make reading a habit. You will be amazed by how much you can learn and grow by simply reading for 30 minutes a day. And on top of that, your level of focus and concentration will greatly improve. To master anything, it involves a great deal of focus and I discussed this in my dopamine detox video. Moving on to pillar number 2. No weed, no alcohol. You can say I only have, one drink here and there. No. Cut it off completely. This is monk mode, okay? Be hard on yourself. If you want to see change, you must cut it off. For weed, you say, well, I only smoke at night. It helps me fall asleep at night. No, cut it off completely. Weed affects your cognitive ability, such as memory, learning, attention, and better yet, your focus. Alcohol, on the other hand, slows things down and it blurs your focus. And I'm not bashing or saying that you can't have a good time, because I surely do myself when the time is right. When going monk mode, when you're serious about going monk mode, no alcohol and no weed. Now the third pillar is extremely important: meditation. Now I'm going to read this and think about why you clicked on this video. What are you looking to achieve? And apply what I'm about to say to that. Meditation. It is a practice of training the mind to focus on a particular object, thought, or activity to achieve a state of clarity, calmness, and inner peace. This will help you develop mindfulness and awareness of the present moment and a clear vision of your thoughts, entering a deeper presence of your thoughts. 10 to 15 minutes is all you need, preferably longer, to fully allow yourself to fall into a deep meditation, but whatever works best for you. On to pillar number 4, self-reflection. What is important to you? What do you want? Why are you doing it? What are you doing? Reflect on your why. A lot of students that I talk to, I use the why method religiously because it gets the brain thinking. Here's an example for you. I want to become a millionaire. Why? I want to buy whatever I want. Why? So I can have nice things. Why? You can dive so far deep by simply just asking yourself why. And most people, they can't even answer their why. They don't know what their why is. And if you don't know what your why is, that's not a problem. Like I said previously in the video, it's about becoming aware. You start to change your mind and become aware of this so you can work on what your why is. That is exactly why self-reflection is important. It gives you clarity and answers and a direction on where you want your life to be. And maybe through all of this, you come to find out that what you thought your why was really wasn't. And I would advise, when you do this, write them down. Don't forget, when you put yourself through critical thinking and asking yourself all these questions, you're going to get a million different things coming through your head. So you can write them down, break it down so you have it in front of you. Lastly, pillar number 5, exercise 5 to 6 times per week. And I would say about 20 minutes or so each workout, whether that's walking, a HIIT workout, strength training, just get the body moving. Fitness and activity are one of the things that we know deep inside is going to make us feel better and feel good about ourselves, but we do not do it. And there's plenty of things like that, but this is one of them. It's like, if I stay working out, I know I'm going to be in better shape. I know I'll feel better, but I'm just not going to do it. Why? I touch on this topic briefly in my video, Dopamine Detox, about when you work out, it releases a feel-good chemical, an endorphin, into your brain. The feel-good chemical that reduces stress, reduces anxiety, makes you feel good. And the best thing about it is you don't need a freaking fitness expert to start getting active and start working out. You can do it today. Take a 30 or 20 minute walk outside. Pull up YouTube. Find a beginner video workout that you can do in your living room with no weights, no nothing. Move the couch, do a quick little beginner workout. Get moving, get your body active, your heart rate up. So that is the baseline of my monk mode. And in a moment, I'll share additional tips or strategies to monk mode that you may want to implement. And before we get into that, I want you to maximize your monk mode by doing what we call habit stacking. If you want to push yourself a little bit harder and go a little more extreme, then do this. And habit stacking is a term in the book Atomic Habits from James Clear. And the book discusses when you implement these habits and stack them, over time the compound growth will initiate maximum change. You will see a significant transformation. When you're in the full swing of your monk mode and you're deep within that realm, that's the perfect time to throw in these little micro habits and start kind of habit stacking these micro habits, and it'll build and compound over time. So for example, say you read 30 minutes a day. Well, when you're done reading, grab a pen and paper. Maybe journal for 5-10 minutes. Write down your thoughts, write down your ideas. Maybe when I said break down your whys, that is part of your journaling. That's a small habit. Or this one is big. When you're working out, when you're done, look in the mirror and tell yourself 5 affirmations. Say 5 affirmations out loud. I am. You can look up different ones, find one that fits for you, that works for you. It may seem weird, and a lot of people find this very awkward, but I'm telling you, the power of I am and affirmations is critical. Because you're in monk mode and you're already in a positive headspace, these small habits, it's like a microtransaction, okay? You're not adding a significant amount of time to what you're already doing, but these small habits will create a big change. So as I mentioned, to the left here are additional pillars that you can implement with your monk mode. So there you have it, monk mode, a disciplined journey to completely change your life. You can elevate your life more than you ever thought was possible. Remember that it's not about becoming somebody else. This is about becoming the best version of you possible. As you begin your monk mode, keep these pillars in mind. Reading to expand your mind, cutting off substances that hinder your focus, embracing meditation for clarity and inner peace, reflecting on your goals and motivations, and incorporating regular exercise to boost your physical and mental well-being. And here's the thing, monk mode isn't just a 90 or 120 day regimen. This is a lifestyle change. It requires commitment and sacrifice, but the reward is immense. And as I said before, during this journey for yourself, your friends and family might not understand. Try and explain it to them if you want. Maybe they'll join the journey with you. You might inspire someone that you know to completely change their life around, and you will be the reason why. And as you progress through monk mode, just remember that the steps outlined, that I have outlined, or that you outlined for yourself, they will change. You'll figure out what works for you and what you feel comfortable doing. It is not about perfection. It is about progress. So here's to your journey of self-discovery and improvement. Take control, stay focused, and create the life that you have envisioned for yourself. Monk mode isn't just a phase, and you may not, do a dopamine detox once or a monk mode once. It's a lifestyle change, like I said. It is a commitment to yourself to become the best and greatest version of you possible. Thanks for joining me on this exploration of monk mode and the steps that I use to better myself. And if you found any value or help in this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite part. Comment your best part. Or maybe you have some ideas and I would love to hear them. But until next time, thank you, live intentionally, and get started with your monk mode.